Convicted of driving drunk on the Northway, then hitting and killing a tow truck driver, was sentenced in a Saratoga County courtroom today. The victim's family coming together, sharing their pain with the judge in hopes of getting a harsher sentence. News 10 ABC's Anthony Krolikowski was in court today to tell us what happened.
It has been almost a year since Alex Bleekhart stopped to help someone in need while working as a tow truck driver. Friends and family gathering here at the Saratoga County Court to get justice from the man who drove drunk and killed Bleekhart. The grief visible to everyone. Alex Bleekhart's mother took to the stand to read aloud statements of her own along with other family members to express their feelings of sorrow and wanting to change the past.
I'm holding my own grief and that of all my loved ones. What could have been different? I'm the one that pushed him to get his CDL after he was 21 because in high school he really wanted to get it.
Regardless of their regrets, family voiced to Judge James Murphy III that Justin Rodriguez should be held accountable to the full extent of the law.
To impose the maximum incarceration on all the charges that the jury has found Mr. Rodriguez guilty of pertaining to this case.
After a 3-week-long trial in July, a jury convicted Rodriguez of vehicular homicide after crashing into Bleekhart, who was helping a disabled motorist on the Northway last September. Rodriguez's character was also brought into question. Prosecutors say on the night of the crash, Rodriguez was told Bleekhart had died, but his thoughts were elsewhere.
His only concern was for the location of his truck and the personal items inside. He even went on to say that he didn't care and he was regardless.
Judge Murphy sentenced Rodriguez to a maximum of 22.5 years in state prison.
These charges in the conviction were inevitable regarding what he was convicted of. However, he wasn't convicted of murder second, and he shouldn't have been convicted of murder second.
Bleekhart's dog Moose was with him the night of the crash. Moose supported the family in and out of court as their therapy dog. Although the family had hoped for a longer sentence, they tell us the healing process can begin.
We're getting justice for Alex. Tomorrow is a year since he was tragically killed on the Northway by Justin P. Rodriguez, and we feel that justice has been served as best as it can be.
Rodriguez did not ask for an appeal and will be held at the Saratoga County Sheriff's Office. Reporting in Boston Spa, Anthony Krolikowski, News 10 ABC.